of the State of Play live react. If you're watching later, totally skip ahead 30 minutes and then you will be watching our live react. Thanks everyone for already joining here. We're first gonna do a pre-show. I'm of course not alone. I'm joined by Joyce. Welcome.
Hello. What's up?
And Dennis is here as well.
Hello, everybody.
Absent from the previous live react.
But we're back.
The Assassin's Creed reveal. But now he's back.
Yeah.
Now he's back. Good. Because we got a pretty interesting show coming up. Thanks, Timon, for joining. Dragstos, good to see you. Jonathan, as always, very nice to see you. Plan low, everyone. Let's go. Elden Ring 2 confirmed. Dennis, we already saw because we have, of course, the chat here from the lovely PlayStation fans. People want Gollum 2.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I'm personally
Gollum
really looking
2.
forward to that. Really enjoyed the first one.
Yeah. Amazing. Can't go wrong with that. We have some Resident Evil love here. And I don't know what else is going on here, but we're not here to look at this chat. Go.
Battlefield 4084. Okay, sure, whatever you say, man.
No, we're gonna talk about what we will actually see here, and of course, kind of do a sort of pre-show, kind of get excited a bit. Although, of course, as always with State of Plays, keep those expectations in check. We're gonna manage those expectations, as I'll see people in the chat already say Stellar Blade 2. You saw that, Dennis, right?
Yeah.
People already want Stellar Blade 2. They just launched the first game. They did a pretty nice update with the
I
boss.
definitely think it's coming someday, for sure. That's like a prediction I'm willing to put down. It's not gonna be in this State of Play, though.
No. We will go over what we can expect, though. Crimson Desert says Clad in the Shadow, or is that Summer Game Show? I mean, Crimson Desert was more like a Gamescom game last year, of course, when we got that cool trailer at Gamescom. So I think they're gonna save it for that. That's at least what the rumors have been. I'm not expecting it in the coming weeks, although we should still see some pretty cool new games, of course, like Wukong, that will be out very soon. Like, that will be out on August 20th. So the final time they can actually show that is gonna be here. Or not at this State of Play, but like at the Summer Game Fest event. Either, the kickoff show on June 7th or the Xbox show. I want to start with this God of War trailer simply because we will probably not see that game that we've been saying that will probably happen at one point. Featuring Atreus, or at least there will be something with Atreus to finish up his Norse story at some point. But I'm playing this trailer right now, Joyce. Do you think why? Do you know why?
Because of a PC release.
Yeah.
Yes. I think it's inevitable. There has to be a PC release, and I think it's almost. Is it almost a year ago now that it got released? 2 years ago? How many
No,
years
it was at the end of 2022 because last year, of course,
almost
got
2
the
years
Fallout
ago. So it's
DLC.
time. I think it's time for a PC release. So I hope that's gonna be the case. I hope they're gonna announce it here because that would be the perfect time, actually. I hope they're not gonna do like, oh hey, we got an extra controller, and then guess what?
That's it.
We got
I mean, I would be down for a new controller. Although I have the DualSense Edge right here. And once you got that, and once you're able to like knock off these analog sticks like this, it's super satisfying.
But what if they do a limited edition DualSense Edge? What if?
Oh, that would be crazy. Now I have to. That
is going to be an expensive hobby. While yours fixing it.
I suddenly heard you. I was like, "What are you doing?" And then I looked at the stream, like, "Oh,
this doesn't normally happen, guys." Before
technical difficulties.
No, but the PC release. I mean, it's gonna be faster than Horizon Forbidden West that came to PC 2 weeks after its launch on PS5.
Years.
Oh, sorry, 2 years.
Weeks is pretty soon.
I mean, time flies these days. So
for sure.
Feels like weeks.
It's also a lot sooner than the release for God of War 2018, because I'm pretty sure that was in 2022 as well.
Yeah, but that was of course
2021. We made a video for that.
2021. Yeah. But that was of course before they started the whole let's move.
Yeah, that is true. It's definitely something they're doubling down on.
Yeah.
But
So-
yeah, you're getting a nice package because I'm assuming that the Valhalla DLC, which it's of course free DLC, but the fact that's included straight from the get go and you can like jump into that right after you finish the main story, that is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's a very nice package.
Maybe that's also why they waited with the PC release, because they still had a DLC coming up.
I mean,
That's why it took a while.
they never released a game 1 year after its PS5 launch, so it just worked out for them that way. I mean, so yeah, I'm not sure if that's connected, but yeah, it's for sure like just with Ghost of Tsushima, it's of course a very bigger package now that they launch on PC, but they're also asking the full price. So yeah, when we see God of War, it will likely be for that. It won't be, sadly, anything else. But the big new reveal, and I'm curious, like, does any of you have any like history with Astro Bot?
Of course, I played Astro Bot.
The Playroom, you mean, right?
The Playroom I played. Yeah. I didn't play the VR game. I did play the when I think PS5. It was for the first free game you got.
Yeah. No, it was already
like,
installed, I think, on your PS5.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah.
I played it because I wanted to get like the trophies and I wanted to see like the cameos with Kratos and Atreus, and Aloy is also in there. I think Ratchet and Clank is also in there. They're like a lot of PlayStation Studio characters that like are walking around and you can like look at them. And you could like collect the iconic PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. You could like I think you could like set them up in this sort of hub, I think. Like you could see your trophies and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But I think that the whole game was a nice introduction in what the PS5 was all about because of like the new DualSense.
I mean, it never got better than that game, right?
No, I mean, look, it was a fun little game. It was a fun little introduction to the PS5, but like, you know, but I never played the VR title. I know there's also a VR title, but I never played that one. But it's a fun, cute little robot, and yeah, I think in this trailer there's actually like the little cameos of the PlayStation characters.
Yeah.
You can find them.
You have
like
any history with Astrobot, Dennis?
No. Like, I got a PS5 and Demon Souls was there, so I didn't have time, and I never looked back. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a good.
I know it's pretty good. Like, especially because I did see like gameplay of it and stuff. So I understand that it's a very good showcase of like what the PS5 can do as a console, especially paired with like using the haptics and the triggers and stuff like that. So I have seen it. Like, I know what it is. And that kind of makes me curious if they are going to do a sequel. Is it going to be like that, but a fully fleshed out game? Or are they going to dive into, I don't know, maybe even more crazy things that you can do with the DualSense controller that they hadn't thought of back then, but now they have like new concepts and stuff?
Yeah, that would be cool because, again, this was the only game where you actually felt these haptics and where you were like, whoa, there's a lot. I mean, not the only game, but it never felt as good. Like, I think Returnal, for example, did a
I was
great
gonna
job.
say, Returnal did a really good job with like a trigger system. They really made use of that as like a gameplay mechanic instead of just like additional resistance on the trigger when you like shoot a gun or something.
Yeah.
But probably not to the extent that Astro's Playroom went.
Yeah.
That's it, right? Yeah, Astrobot were the previous games, and then Playroom is the one that came with PS5.
Yeah. By the way, I have now a countdown on the screen, so people know when the... Oh, wait, it says 23 hours. What the
That's a little too long.
Yeah, that's a bit...
No, it's 20 minutes, actually.
You can also check the one on the screen right now. Don't worry about the Dutch words.
I know why I fixed it. But let's look at another game. Dennis, I want to hear about this for you. Like, this actually has been rumored to be here, Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yes. I hope it's going to be here.
Yeah, I mean, we know that it would be shown in the summer, at the summer event. I want to thank Sorbeck, all there for the subscription, tier 1. Very nice. Connor, shout out to you. Thanks for being a member, and I see you in the chat, and everyone else. I'm going to do the countdown again in the corner. But yeah, what do you hope to see here during this event? Because we only have seen this trailer so far. It's been a year now.
Yeah, I wanna know more about what the hell is up with the mount, because of course, Monster Hunter is a franchise that's been going for a very long time, and they're constantly innovating with things. And the last one they released, Rise, had a mount which is more of a dog-like creature. I actually really like that addition because it makes the game a lot quicker. Like, usually you're spending a lot of time running around the map looking for a monster, but having the mount made chasing it down and keeping the fight going a lot quicker. And now, as you can see in what little gameplay we have, there is now a mount that's sort of like, I guess, Chocobo is the best
Sort of
way
like a
to-
Chocobo, yeah.
Raptor Chocobo.
Raptor
Yeah,
Chocobo.
yeah.
That's
It
way
has
better,
some-
of course.
Yeah,
than
it has some raptor-like qualities, which is why
Yeah.
we're already liking it. But yeah, like apparently it can also fly or at least glide and do like parkour-like jumps and stuff. So it should make traversal around what are looking to be much larger maps a lot easier, which is of course the exciting thing that we're now Monster Hunter's also crossing over to next gen. I already think that back when Monster Hunter World came out, that was like graphically really impressive for like PS4 and Xbox One, and now we're going over to Series X, PS5. So yeah, the larger maps make sense. It's going to be interesting to see what that does with the gameplay. But what I'm hoping to see, I just want to know more about what's going to make Wilds unique. Because I already know I'm going to love the core gameplay. There, of course, every Monster Hunter has some new monsters, but also some returning favorites. The weapon types, while probably new moves are added and maybe a new weapon type will be added, are going to be familiar ground as well. So I already know I'm going to be enjoying the core gameplay. I just want to see what this is going to bring that is new to the franchise. And I think if they're going to show something off, it will be likely be focused on those features.
I mean, if we look at this part already, we
This
see like
this looks huge compared
yeah,
to
the,
like
the map is
Yeah.
insane.
Forest,
So it
yes.
seems like they're really going for a more open map. And maybe, and that's what I hope as well, that maybe these are like huge maps you can explore and just go out. I mean, you had these contracts already where it was like, there's no objective, just go harvest and then you will encounter monsters as well.
Yeah.
Would be cool if those maps are like way bigger, and then if you were actually going to a dedicated hunt, maybe it would be like in a separate smaller map
Yeah.
or whatever. Maybe that-
Iceborne actually added, which could be really interesting for Wilds. Iceborne, the DLC for World, actually added a zone that had like multiple different biomes. Because in World and in other Monster Hunter games, it's like, oh, you go to the ancient forest or you go to the desert. But if they're doing larger maps, maybe they can include like a desert that moves more to like a steppe area where there are actually where there is actually plant life, or maybe mountains going into like snowy peaks area, so they can include even more environmental variety in just a single map. Because usually it's just been like, you had the desert map, you had the volcano map, and while they were all pretty big, it was just the volcano.
Yeah,
and now
yeah,
with larger maps, they can include more.
And now they
again,
have like weather as
yeah,
well.
weather is
Yeah.
going to play a role as well, which is going to be really cool. So just like, I'm already way too excited for this
Yeah,
from this trailer. So anything else we get, I'm gonna be really happy.
Yeah.
Also, I think the Iceborne DLC had the Horizon crossover.
I mean, they
right?
both had. The Iceborne
Yeah.
had like the Forbidden West or Frozen Wilds crossover, and I think the regular game World had like the regular Horizon crossover. So
Had a lot
Yeah.
of crossover.
yeah, with Witcher as well.
Witcher,
Yeah,
AC,
that one
Final
was very
Fantasy 14, Street Fighter.
Yeah,
Mega
they were
Man.
kind of like
Insane.
I mean, back then it was not that regular that we saw these crossovers. Now, of
No.
course, it has been like a huge thing. Capcom has mostly been doing it for their own games, like crossovers between their own games. But of course, with a franchise like Monster Hunter, they can get everything. So I'm sure they will continue that. So it will be interesting to see that. I want to give a shout out to Soupmare for becoming a Velociraptor member. That's very, very kind. Thanks for joining. So I have Dead Ghost asking a question, I think for you, Dennis. Will the new Monster Hunter be like The Lost, where you can join people for quest? I think that's when you would shoot up a flare or whatever.
And there are different ways to do multiplayer. One is like the SOS flares, which are, I think, I don't know when they've been added, but that's kind of become a series staple because Rise had it as well. So it's like when you are in a hunt and you're like, this is too difficult, you can shoot out an SOS flare and then people can join you via matchmaking. And the other thing is where you have like a shared hub that people can join in and then you can embark on quests together. And I think both of those are going to be in the game again, considering they were both in Rise and in World. The only thing I hope, because there is some room left for improvement on the multiplayer side, I hope they remove the thing where you have to watch all cutscenes before people can actually join you, because that kind of made it very annoying to do the campaign like side by side, because you had to jump into a mission, watch a cutscene, jump out, and then you could all do it together. But yeah, apart from that, I think multiplayer is going to be pretty much how it was in Rise and in World. I don't think
And
they're
maybe you
changing
can like
much about
encounter
that.
people in the open world. That would be pretty cool.
That would be cool, more like
Yeah.
a Destiny,
Destiny,
Patrol-like
yeah,
thing
yeah.
where you can just
Yeah.
run into people. That
Yeah.
would be awesome.
Jonathan, insane your support as always. 5 gifted memberships to
Thank you.
Makkerman.
Thank
So,
you.
Good news.
Very Dutch.
Yeah, good
Faye.
name. Bakwa.
Shadow, Sephiroth, and JKS Guy Code 17. Totally thank Jonathan for that amazing gift. Yeah, I have another game up here. We don't know a lot about it, but it should be one of the bigger ones that they still expect to launch. They still want to launch this year. We of course had Helldivers at the start of the year, it's like their big live service opening salvo, you can call it that. And they want to continue that with another. With like another game that right now we don't know about. Like Helldivers, of course, had the first game. It had like the cult following, and it of course blew up. And this kind of their next, try at like a big live service game. It's from a new studio, Firewalk, and it's called Concord, and it should be kind of Guardians of the Galaxy like in terms of colors. We already kind of see that in this trailer. PvP, I think first person shooter, and of course there are a ton of these games, so I'm really curious if the gameplay can convince us to be like, oh, this is actually interesting. They have some, maybe with gravity or whatever, they're gonna do some cool twist to the gameplay. And I mean, Sony is banking hard on these games, so I'm sure they will give it a big spotlight during this event.
They need a win for this one. Then I think Conquer could have the potential to be
a
win if they actually, put out a trailer that actually tells us more about what this story is all about. I mean, I do like the Guardians of the Galaxy vibe because it's one of my favorite Marvel franchises. So let's go. So I hope they're gonna show a little bit more of this because it's been kind of quiet. Oh, I like the one that you put on now. Next.
Yeah, let's go over that. Of course, thanks Red12 Monkey for the tier 1 sub there on Twitch. The support has been crazy. Thanks everyone. We're almost there. 12 more minutes. We're just going over some games that we expect to see, and of course, I see some people say Bloodborne and stuff like. It is not a showcase. I wish.
How
it was.
many times do you want to get hurt before you stop doing this?
I wish this was a showcase. It's not. It's a state of play that they announced one day before, and I still think it's gonna be fun to see some things here. But let's lower our expectations.
I will say the one thing I can see happening is that they fake a Bloodborne tease, and then that turns out to be the new Astro's Playroom. I can see them doing.
That would be
that
wild.
would upset
Chaos.
so many people, and I
Yeah.
am here for it.
Yeah,
I
like
would
Timon is saying, Bloodborne remake is just an urban myth at this point. Yes.
Yeah, it's up there with Bigfoot and Nessie.
James Daddy, you can become a member like that. You of course did the nice donation during our podcast yesterday, so appreciate that
thanks
as
so
well. A space open world game would be amazing. Again, it's probably not gonna be open world Concord. I think it's gonna be more session based, but we will see how it goes. Yeah, I have this trailer up for Marvel Rivals.
Yes.
When it was announced, this the Overwatch kind of game. They had their beta already, and I think people were actually enjoying it quite a lot. I love the art style and just the
Yeah,
designs
It
of the
looks
heroes.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I heard good stories about it. It's just too bad I tried to get an invite for the beta, but unfortunately-
Yeah, but so when it was announced, they were kind of like cagey about, is it coming to console or not? But if you looked at the metadata of like the website and stuff, it was like clear that it was coming to console. Seems like they maybe got a deal with PlayStation to announce it at this show. So that is rumored that this game will be there, and then I saw some people say actually like Spider-Man in this game has like better swinging than in Marvel's Avengers, which kind of crazy.
Yes.
I mean,
And he can actually run on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
Like Insomniac Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's kind of
Oh my
crazy that this
God.
like one of the 20
Yeah.
or so heroes or more even. Magic just looks super satisfying with the sword. I
Magic
don't
looks
know.
really good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. For sure.
So yeah, we should get probably a new look at this. And yeah, that's like that's like the crazy part about how gaming is these days. Like 2 months ago, we did not know this game existed. and now it's here, and and people have already played it, and like that's just how things are moving right now. Where you don't know what you
Expecting.
don't know what you want sometimes, or what you're getting in the year, until you're already well into the year, which like way different from what was normally the case.
I'm
So, yeah.
a bigger fan of that trend than like the Elder Scrolls 6 announcements that we're still not even
I mean, I'm
sure if it's gonna be hitting in the next 5 years.
Yeah, okay, but
That's the complete other side of the spectrum. I understand.
yeah, but I think for now, for like a PlayStation, it's like you wanna show people, hey, if you get the console now, you're getting like a ton
you're
of-
investing for the long term. And
Yeah,
that's kind
and
of
right
what
now
we're
it's like,
missing.
oh, I'm getting
Yeah.
Wolverine and Death Stranding 2 as like big single player games, and apart from that, it's like dead silent. So it's not weird that people are here in the chat saying I want Ghost 2, but they already said that they would only be showing first party games launching this year, and as much as I want Ghost 2, it's like next year at the earliest. So we also have this that is seemingly gonna be back, and this stole the show last year.
Yeah, this was the first and last time we've seen it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's
So-
Phantom Blade Zero. The,
Yes.
Yeah.
the hack and slash
Yeah.
samurai game. Yeah, I was really impressed by this. It kind of gave. At first, I was like, not another one. You know, like we had a lot of samurai games already, but like when they started with with this in general, like the art style and stuff, and also with the enemies, the variety in enemies that they shown.
Yeah,
was
and
like,
just
ooh.
the focus on like set pieces a lot.
Yeah.
That's what really caught me off guard. Like the trailer's kind of starting slow, but then
A little bit like Neo.
in a way, yeah, for sure. And yeah, like it's just getting crazier and crazier. Like already the designs are awesome, and they kind of have sort of Uncharted moments with the
Yeah.
katana or something. Like at one point, it's like fighting on the back of a carriage, like while horses are riding and stuff.
Yeah.
Using things in the environment. Of course, the overall, yeah, it just looks great. And we, of course, have seen with Stellar Blade that even though if these companies have not done a console game before, because this is a game, I think that the game before this was a mobile game that they made. So now they're going more into the AAA space. But yeah, we
Yes.
saw that with Stellar Blade as well. Like they also, I don't think, had console experience. So yeah, I'm hopeful for this. It looks kind of
Yeah.
awesome, and yeah, it just gets crazier. Like the movement is really wild. Like this is my favorite part, where it's like, okay, wall running, nice.
The
Well,
war one's also
running,
pretty good.
Yeah. It's just very smooth.
Of course, we got the stealth
Never
kills.
smooth.
Boom. Jaren, thanks for becoming a Velociraptor member as well. Appreciate it. What is the samurai game called? Phantom Blade Zero. Yeah, this part. It was like on the freaking...
Yeah, that is such a cool
And
fight.
then like the other enemies are like, this really... Hoppa.
I get the Uncharted comparison.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
forgot
yeah,
this scene. I get
yeah.
it now. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I do love me some Uncharted.
I'm curious how it plays though. If it's like quick time events, or if you're actually like parrying and fighting it in real time. It does look like that, but
If it's gonna be like
Yeah, if-
Uncharted, it's probably gonna be quick time events.
And it kind of reminded me of like the subway fight against Mr. Negative in Spidey, where it's like you have to dodge in certain directions and then press your attack. That's kind of what it looked
Oh,
like
yeah.
to me.
Yeah. In a way.
So
Makes
that's
sense.
sort of middle ground
yeah.
between
yeah.
quick time event and actual gameplay, I suppose.
But yeah, this looks.
I
kinda
love
cool.
that
So
scene.
I hope we see more of that.
Yeah.
And the rumor also is that this game will be there. Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh really? Oh, okay.
What is this? Is this a Diablo
Path of Exile
clone?
2.
Diablo clone. What?
I don't know. I haven't heard of this game.
That is a genre. It's called an ARPG.
Yeah.
That works too.
I was
People
joking.
understand what you mean. People understand what you mean.
No, I was joking, but I haven't played this. So I
No,
have
but
idea.
it has been like super popular. Of course, the first game, free to play, way more like depth, right, than Diablo in terms of progression and.
Yeah, if you want, just for the hell of it, pull up the passive skill tree.
then?
Just Google Path of Exile passive skill tree, and then you get a migraine.
No, please don't.
No, but the cool thing about PoE 2 is that they are kind of, because PoE 1 was very freeform in what abilities you could pick and how you could make builds, and while that is still very much the case, because there's still going to be like a massive skill tree for passive skills in PoE 2 as well, they are sticking more to like class identity. So you have like a mercenary class that, like I think what we're seeing right here is the monk. So you have like a staff and more elemental magic, stuff like that. Then you have the mercenary who can like equip different types of ammo on their crossbow, which is really cool because you have like freezing ammo, and then you can shoot like an AoE blast to freeze a ton of enemies, then switch to fire ammo, shoot a fire bomb, and then make them all explode. So there's going to be a bit stronger of a class identity, which is something I really like in ARPGs and kind of missed from the first one. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying this out when
Yeah.
it releases.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if a console version was already confirmed, but that might be happening here. At the
Yeah.
at
I
the
mean,
state of
it
play.
makes sense because Path of Exile 1 is also on console, so it might be a bit of a later release, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
And of course, also good to know is that I'm pretty sure, like, don't pin me on this because I didn't do my research before stream, but I'm pretty sure that just like the first one's going to be free to play.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that is a big deal because again, it looks like a very high quality ARPG, and you could just download it and try the entire game out for free, and then see if you enjoy
Yeah, that's
it.
pretty cool. Yeah.
And then hopefully not lose hundreds and hundreds of hours for
Yeah.
grinding for one item, but that's probably what's going to happen. Let's be honest.
I want to shout out some people that have been very kind in the chat here. Dominic is saying, "How are you, JorRaptor?" and also that they love the video. So appreciate that. Appreciate that. Jaden's daddy. Thanks for all the hard work. Appreciate that as well. So thanks everyone for joining. User not known. Good to see you here. And then we have 2 more minutes to go. And yeah, I see some people talk about the Spider-Man DLC. I would love to, love to see it. But there were leaks about the things that would be at this state of play, and it wasn't sadly not included. So yeah, we will have to wait and see on that.
Could be a fun
Days
surprise,
Gone 2
though.
is. I see that's Go saying Days Gone 2 is happening. That's sadly not the case. No. The team Sony band is working on a new IP, but they're using things that they learned and probably elements from Days Gone. Sorry, Joyce, what did you say?
Oh no, it's nothing. It's okay. I mean, I do like. I would love it as a surprise, but you know, like as a surprise, like we have one more thing and then it would be it.
Yeah,
That would be fun
I know.
for me. But like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I look. Give them all the time they need, even after what happened with Insomniac, giving all the time and patience.
Yeah,
that
the
they
hack
need,
was
like-
very unfortunate. And then, of course,
so-
also during the update, the debug menu kind of showed.
Ooh, yeah.
Showed
Show
a
the,
lot of
show the bug.
yeah,
A very special
the-
bug.
Yeah. So yeah, we will see what this will bring. It's almost time. So we're close.
Are we going to get the trippy countdown timer again? That's what I
Oh
want
yeah,
to know.
the one that we got with Elden Ring as well.
I think they got
Yeah,
their
yeah,
own
yeah.
thing, right? I don't know.
I hope
Usually
so.
they have their own thing. I was surprised that it says like it goes into into premiere mode. I was like, what?
Yeah, so
Usually
we
we
will
get,
see.
like, a-
I hope it starts at 4K already. Last time that was the case, so
Yeah,
that would be nice.
fingers crossed.
Potential for GTA 6 trailer 0.
No.
Imagine getting a new Uncharted game. I mean, they did show there was like this PlayStation business sort of thing that they did. And they did put Uncharted as like one of the big franchises that they want to focus on in the future. Next to a ton of other franchises that they are constantly supporting. So I totally think we will see something, hopefully during this PS5 generation. JJ, thanks for joining. It's always good to catch a live. Thanks, Storm. Yeah, we like this summer Game Fest, of course, as well. Being here, doing all the live reactions. We got some pretty great shows coming up. I would argue that this might be maybe the least exciting one compared to Summer Game Fest kickoff show that will be next week on Friday. And then Sunday, following that on June 9th, we got Xbox, where we might already see a trailer for Assassin's Creed Shadows, the gameplay trailer. That would be exciting, like a small 2-minute one. And then, of course, the day after, we got the full gameplay blowout with Shadows and of course Outlaws, and maybe some other Ubisoft surprises. But at least those 2 games. So that will be exciting. There we go.
It's a YouTube countdown actually.
Yeah. I'm
I have
turning off
expected
the
this-
music for reasons, because last time we got
claimed for that.
we got claimed for the premiere music. So I'm gonna remove this countdown timer because we won't need it anymore.
Yep.
And I'm gonna turn on the sound eventually when we
When they start.
At the end of the stream.
yeah.
Yeah.
What games
So
are you
keep
hope to get announced? Says M Stoneweaver. Let's quickly do a round. What do you guys hope to see?
Hope gets announced, so something we don't know about yet.
Whoa, I don't.
I think you called it in the vid you did about the
Fast.
State of Play, the new Metro game.
Oh yeah,
Not the
Metro
VR
game.
one, but like the
Yeah,
sequel
yeah.
to Exodus.
yeah, that would be cool.
I still hope Spider-Man DLC, but we'll see.
Yeah, I hope to see something Horizon.
Let's go.
Sound! Lights! Wait,
What?
no sound. Another
We've been
one.
bamboozled!
Another one. We've been tricked!
The countdown to the countdown.
The
Why
countdown to
not?
the countdown again.
And then after this, there's another one, and that's 15 seconds.
Oh come on.
Yeah.
Hey, Frank White, good to see
It
you
says
as always as well.
State of Play begins.
Hiya. What's up, everyone who joins
10,
us?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
The better blow us away.
Or not.
I mean, low expectations.
Astrobot should be first.
What can happen? Oh, they start off with Astro. That would be fun. Actually.
I hope that.
Hi everyone, I'm Asad Kizilbash, Head of Product at PlayStation Studios and Head of PlayStation Productions. I'm here to welcome one of the newest members of the PlayStation Studios family, Firewalk.
Oh,
This team brings together
Concord.
some of the most talented developers in our industry, with an incredible pedigree in the online multiplayer space. We announced their first game, Concord, last year, and today they're revealing gameplay captured in-engine on PS5.
yeah.
First, here's an extended vignette introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord Galaxy. Enjoy.
Okay, that's pretty
Okay.
cool. Let's go.
Nice start.
Good
Let's
start,
go.
yeah. I'm curious about this.
Whoa. Hey, we saw some new characters at the start.
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Was that? I guess it was.
I
Concord.
assume we're gonna be meeting
Oh,
those
yeah.
in a second. Yeah, for sure.
Love that logo. They said it was in game, right?
Fully in-game footage.
Not this part, the gameplay they're gonna show after.
That's fine.
See, it says not actual gameplay on the bottom.
Okay.
Yep, and that was one of the characters we just saw. Oh, that looks just wonderful.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy vibe, I get it.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
get it.
Jukebox.
Wasn't the plan.
It was a spontaneous, creative decision made after years of careful research.
Being really old and almost dying a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Besides, it worked, didn't it?
How much longer for the upload?
2 more minutes. Hey, start time. Try it with hot sauce. You'll like it. Trust me.
No. Do not trust him.
Whoa. Where's this coming from?
It's coming from you back on the ship saying, trust me, we're professionals. We'll stick to the plan. We can do this. And then that.
Pursuing free gunner suspects now on the run, causing downtown.
That was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
If we don't leave with this blue button,
Amar, we will. We will.
It's like a heist type of
I'll be
thing.
waiting outside.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
No one
Never
moves.
mind.
We'll be taking this off your hands.
What? This?
Funny.
Oh, that was a joke? Okay. Whoa.
Okay.
Ketchup grenade.
Improvise weapon.
Slow them down a little for you. Meet at the rendezvous point.
Wait, what? Where's the rendezvous? I didn't catch that.
Copy that, Bill.
Okay.
Oh, he's the tank. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, she has a. Oh no, I hate those shields. Every game has them.
I only got one of my legs.
How are those hands?
Okay.
bad is it? You're still mad at me?
I love that robot.
Yeah, the
Me
robot.
too.
I love him, her, it. I don't care.
Did it swear?
This
Yep.
is you.
Oh, nice.
It's a vacuum cleaner.
I am developing a taste for destruction.
It is literally a weaponized Roomba.
Yeah.
I want it.
That's amazing.
Hi.
Oh no, Roomba too thick for the scaffolding.
This would be a very dishonorable way for us all to die.
Don't worry. Nobody's dying dishonorably. And also, we're bringing this back with us. Hey, Mark. What are you doing?
Getting us to the rendezvous point.
Portal? Teleport?
Perhaps we should have let go also.
One off. Do not dare.
Well, we were supposed to stick together.
If you let go,
would
I
never leave me.
swear I will be
Oh,
vengeance.
look, there they are. Hi.
What the?
Oh.
I am glad you avoided a dishonorable death.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Or something.
I knew this was gonna work.
This wasn't the plan.
No, it just wasn't the one we started with. All right. Another
Not sure about her dialogue, but the rest looks kind of cool.
No, I was gonna say it's laying a little bit of.
Carry it
thick.
around with
Yeah.
you for emergency bland situations or whatever.
Yellow Baymax. Yeah, I got that feeling as well, KFC.
Don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere with less
We'll have
scaffolding.
no scaffolding. Zero scaffolding. I promise. We were apart for so long. I thought I'd never feel your fiery embrace again.
You sound ridiculous.
Okay. I know it's CGI, like it's
Yeah, but now we get the gameplay. This is the
Yeah.
part I'm more curious about.
it gets it
Concord
gets the
is a
fight.
5v5 first-person shooter set in the vibrant sci-fi universe of the Concord galaxy. In Concord, from the moment you log on, you are part of the crew of the North Star, a group of guns for hire known in our galaxy as free gunners. Free gunners are those lucky enough to be free to roam the stars. They take high-stake jobs on worlds across wild space, where they face other fiercely competitive free gunner crews. Here's the very first look at the gameplay of Concord.
I love the music.
Free gunning.
Same here.
It's
I
hard
just-
work, but it's our work, and we don't take it for granted. Being a free gunner means, well, you're free.
Right on target. Yeah, you better run.
Free
it
gunners
30
have a
FPS?
shot at making something of themselves, a chance to be
I
someone.
mean, for us it definitely is, but that's because of the Discord stream, so I can't tell you.
No, it's 4K 60 stream, but it looks 30 FPS.
Need a second to fix
Why did I
myself
get
up.
Valorant vibes?
Why not?
Character art
And
doesn't
in the
look bad.
wild,
I gotta be
it's anyone's game. You won't survive on your own.
Are they really gonna show Marvel Rivals during this stream as well?
That
That's
would
basically
be
the same
weird.
game.
Yeah.
To battle.
Also, it's Guardians of the Galaxy inspired, and this character's name is Starchild. Really? Okay.
We risk our lives every day to do the job.
But we got Overwatch at home. That's kind of my
One of
vibe.
well, no.
This is my guy or gal. Still don't know. I want to play the room.
This crew will go anywhere. Take any job. Face any enemy. We're the free gunner.
I mean, it has kind of its own vibe, I guess.
Yeah, but
And together, we're going to make our mark on this galaxy.
But why are they fighting each other? I just don't get it. Like, what's the
Yeah,
what's the goal?
Why can't they be friends?
I can't leave.
Because of money, just like the real world.
With Concord, we leaned on the strengths and background of our team to make a tight, well-balanced FPS that feels great to play. we focused a ton of our attention and our tech on building a strong gameplay foundation of tight core movement, precise visceral shooting, and expressive abilities.
We ended up finding ourselves influenced a lot by fighting games and even strategy games in the interesting way that the asymmetry of their characters makes every fight, every matchup feel really different.
Leaning into the asymmetry of the characters, really pushing the possibility space of two different characters colliding, it's all about creating opportunities for improvisation. That's where we can get out of the way and let players find their own magic. We also have abilities that are meant to have impact beyond direct combat. Deployable gear that can persist throughout a full game, so whether that's multiple rounds of a mode, or multiple respawns across a match. There are healing pads, bullet blocking domes, explosive traps, lane blocking walls, all kinds of ways to support your team or disrupt your enemies. Coordinated teams can set up and plan ahead, and depending on where and when it happens, players can shift the battlefield to their advantage.
This has to be free to play, right?
We've got everything from mystics and medics to gunslingers and sparked robots.
Oh, to get more.
Every character brings their own
I do
unique
see
personality,
sure.
skills, and wide-ranging
Yeah.
perspectives to the crew. Every week, when you log into Concord, you will be welcomed with a new cinematic vignette that will give you a chance to see our characters off the job. They will feature ongoing narrative arcs that
That's
grow
pretty cool.
the characters'
Yeah.
stories and
I do
relationships
like that.
and unpack the broader Concord galaxy.
Why are you kissing a tchotchke?
We're excited to share that we'll be hosting a pre-launch beta in July,
Hey.
followed by Concord's global launch on August 23rd.
Of course, because every
2024.
game has to come out in August. What the heck, dude? Let's launch 1 week before Outlaws. Why not?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
sure.
before Star Wars.
But I mean, the one thing I will say that kind of surprised me is how good the movement looks, and that kind of has me hopeful.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
think
Okay, it's
that
not
like
free to play then.
good movement in a shooter. I mean, everybody who played Titanfall or played Apex knows how important that is.
Yeah. Okay, so we got 20 minutes left. God of War PC.
Here we go.
Let's go.
I like this
Love it.
game. I really do.
You
Yes.
seem like a calm and reasonable person.
Oh damn, looks.
Are you? A calm and reasonable person.
Welkom my PC friends.
Jetpack
What?
Interactive.
Not interactive, not niks.
Do you agree to
Nexus, sorry.
War is coming.
So Nexus are cooking something then.
Winter leads to Ragnarok.
I mean, they just did Ghost and
True,
Horizon,
true.
so.
Kratos of Sparta.
Death can have me
This game, man.
when it
Nvidia, all the blah blah blah, all the PC stuff that you want, you know.
Gordon's got
It's all
tricks
here.
up his sleeve. We have
Ultra wide.
Ultra wide.
We have guests! They're too fast!
Uncapped frame rate. Oh.
There we go.
We called it.
fate only binds you if you let it.
When will it release?
Necessary,
August.
not
Yeah.
because it is written.
Or it's shadow drops. That would be actually kind of wild.
But hey, this means that we can make new tips for the game. I mean, I'm not.
But
don't
when?
mind
When?
I think Dennis will be down. September.
September.
That's okay. We can deal with September. And by the way, if you haven't played this yet, go play it when it's on PC.
Hey, Phantom Blade.
Think so.
Or Lost Soul Aside.
Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, Dynasty Warriors.
Soldiers
Yeah,
and
it's
officials alike oppress the people for personal gain.
I think so. Yeah, you're right.
And the people
James.
must
looks
turn
very
to thievery
Dynasty.
for food.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Called it.
Perhaps this is heaven's way of lamenting the state of the land. Men are powerless at the feet of the divine. But even so, someone must act.
Whoa. That's like Total War, but you're actually a character.
Yeah. Well, a character is a bit of an understatement.
Yeah, okay. You're a god.
Origins.
Yo.
Yeah.
2025.
I see some people happy.
Cool.
Well, great.
Momo, I think I was dreaming.
It wasn't a dream. We were really transported to Mirrorland.
Mirrorland?
The path of a stylist is never easy.
Oh boy.
So,
What is
are you
this?
ready for it? Ready.
Oh, very magical.
Ready.
Very magical girl.
Oh, it's Genshin
yeah.
Impact, but with Disney princesses.
They got gems,
I know
though.
someone who will try this out. Huh?
Timon, are you watching?
You can play as the cat.
You meant Timon, right, or not?
Yeah. Sorry, Timon.
They got boss fights. Yeah. Look at how Oh, you can take the kitty on the bike. Yeah.
There are even windmills. Oh, that's actually.
And you don't have to worry, Joyce. There is a photo mode day one. You got Nintendox as well. Lugia's here as well. Or Palkia.
It's giving me the what? This is
Language.
the new atelier.
This is such a
Game of the year. Yeah, sure.
I don't.
No, absolutely not.
Infinity
Okay,
Nikki,
okay.
alright.
Infinity Nikki. Nikki, I don't know who you are, but I'm intrigued.
Or is infinity awaiting you?
What is even happening?
Stars.
They have a second game?
I have seen
Yeah,
the
that's Phantom.
miracles you so
Blade
claim.
Zero. I think. Or not. Is it Zero?
Until the towering shadows vanished into the mist.
Just gonna say Phantom Blade Zero.
I
Taylor.
pray for their grace.
Till it happens.
Oh, what
All
the?
that came were inferior shades. Why do we have to bear the consequences of such power?
Time. War. Mortality.
And multiple characters.
These essences
Yeah, what the
shall
hell?
not fall into your treacherous hands.
Please don't be PvP. But this looks actually.
Wayward emissaries, grant us the forgotten miracles. Rain fire from above.
This desolate land.
I'm actually kind of intrigued by
Yeah,
this.
this looks
I don't know
awesome.
why. Like the enemy and character variety.
Remember, no matter what happens, we did not betray this world.
Ballad of Antara. Alright.
Okay,
Holy
okay.
crap.
Wish list
That
now.
That was a good trailer.
We don't have the AI voice in?
Next up, Skydance's Behemoth.
Oh well. Here we go. Sorry, don't tell them showed up. Which I like.
Skydance games.
Oi.
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse.
PSVR 2. Okay.
But I was a fool. There's no hope here.
Oh, we're going through.
And the gods that walk among us thirst for death.
Outsider! Your head is mine!
Oh. Boom.
The poison in my veins begs me to kill.
I'll put you in the ground!
That's pretty cool.
That was
we did the Halo Infinite move.
And even use it to get an arrow and then shoot it.
Yeah.
Is immeasurable!
Thought I could be a hero. But heroes don't survive the Forsaken Lands.
Okay, so who are you then?
Only monsters do.
Oh, monster.
Available
Oh, that's
fall
pretty soon.
2024. Oh. Oh, watch out! Yeah, the bow's not gonna help you. Okay, this looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Am I gonna dust off my PSVR 2? Maybe.
Okay. Alien.
I was gonna say.
20th century games.
20th century folks.
Yeah, I think.
Okay,
this
I
might be
don't.
Alien.
I,
yeah.
not
This is
gonna
Alien. So the radar was like,
Hello.
nah.
Yeah, no, skip for me. But
Nah,
I know
skip
people
for me.
will like this.
I was gonna say it's probably good for people who like
Yeah.
it.
No holiday. Well,
I'll be playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. No offense.
that will be fun if Until Dawn shows up.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson. I'm back on State of Play to introduce more exciting titles coming to PlayStation.
Like Monster
Starting
Hunter.
with a highly anticipated PvP shooter, playable soon on PS5.
Marvel Rivals.
This is kind of awkward compared to.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we
hey,
go.
Marvel games.
I will try it. I wanna try it.
Not the same trailer, please. Okay. Different trailer.
And Venom.
All realities converge here.
The art is so
Destiny
good.
waits.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, man. Oh, they show gameplay. Nice.
Stronger together.
Oh, so Venom is basically
Yeah.
Inkling.
Oh yeah. It's Platoon.
Yep.
Or Vladimir from League of Legends. He has like the
Embrace the chaos.
I think I know which move you mean.
yeah. The pool.
Healing power. I'm back, baby.
I mean, this looks way better on Concord. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Concord. Oh, whoa.
Gonna get sticky.
Oh,
Yo.
that's pretty
cool.
OP.
Whoa.
What spider bots are helping?
Yeah.
Like, we need to keep the roof.
Yeah, I want to try this. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's see how mankind has conquered space.
I'm still not used to being.
Galacta who?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that was
July, close beta. Same beta as Conquer.
PS5 Scarlet Spider Suit exclusively
there it
for
is.
you. Hey, there we go.
Hey.
This is Where Winds Meet. I think this is Where Winds Meet.
Oh, Where Winds Meet. Yes. Well, they did rumor that this was going to be State of Play. That's insane.
Yeah, this is Where Winds Meet. Awesome.
Big fish.
I played this.
Reveal?
I did not see these fights though, but the boss fight I got to play was really good.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's really good. But they need to see some open world stuff because these are just like boss fights you go do at the end of main missions. You can always replay them. This is kind of crazy. I mean, this is gonna hold us over till Ghost.
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay, but that's not that sounds like that it will still take a long time. Okay.
What's it gonna be?
Astro?
Hello,
no, Ballistic Moon.
friends and
Oh,
fans.
a horror game.
I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway.
Oh wow. Oh no, this is Until Dawn. Shit.
It's Until Dawn.
Yeah, but
You can't hide from me, Michael.
it's like Fire Sprite is doing the horror
Fire
game.
Sprite's doing the horror game, yeah.
Yeah.
It means
I mean,
so
this is
much
technically a horror game, so you're not wrong.
that we're all still here
No, I was
together.
yeah. I thought it was new though.
Wait a second.
I feel like someone's watching us.
There's no one out there. Let's make this one trip we will never forget.
I am not really sure about the animation.
Mike, Emily?
Okay, launches in October and then it's Astro time.
No, August, right?
Oh, yeah.
I do recommend people to play this. It's really
Do a beta in July and release in August.
Beta for Until Dawn 3.
Yeah.
Joyce is right though. This is a fun ride if you haven't played it.
Yeah.
yet.
You can't let me die!
Chris. I would say the same about the Quarry. The Quarry is also.
Oh, they don't have a date.
All 2024.
Why show it again then? We it's an old game. They didn't show anything new.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, there you guys go.
Ogum was once a peaceful land, but each day descends further into madness. Famine and plague besiege us. The very earth is being poisoned. The Count's men, once our protectors, have turned on us. And now, they come for me.
Looks very good.
Yeah. Like there are so many different skills and passives and stuff to match.
And it's free to play, so that's pretty wild.
Yeah.
I must be the one to face this nightmare.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
But I
Oh, you are definitely not a vampire. Couch goal!
Wow!
Awesome.
Couch
Yes!
goal?
I love that!
That's
Oh, that's amazing for for console.
That worked so well for when Diablo 3 did it as
Yeah.
well. So really cool to see them and cross-play.
And crossplay.
Dude, they're ticking all the boxes here.
They're like Blizzard, we're coming for you.
Look, it's not my type of game, but that is really great news for players who like it.
Hope for a good release date.
I don't think we're getting that here, but that would be awesome. Late 2024. Sign me up. I want to play this.
Early access on PS5. They're doing early access. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh, for a split second I thought.
Silent
Hill?
I was just... It's okay, I didn't mean to
Yes,
scare
Silent
you.
Hill.
I'm kind of lost. I'm looking for Silent Hill.
I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it.
Is it dangerous?
They really changed his face a
Maybe.
lot.
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
They're doing the trailer before the showcase.
You shouldn't be here.
What?
I'll be good, I promise. Tell him I'll be good, please.
It looks way better though than the last showing.
Yeah.
Gotta say. Sound way better.
It's
Number
still
8.
a tough act to follow up like
Yeah,
2023 in survival horror games, but
immediately following State
Yeah,
of Play.
it's like,
they did make an
Capcom announced
improvement.
this next game last
Hey.
December, offering just a glimpse of what's
Monster
in store
Hunter.
for their celebrated franchise. Today, I
I'm
am
okay,
so
I'm fine, I'm
excited
fine, I'm
to
fine, I'm
share
fine,
the
I'm fine.
first full gameplay trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yes! Yes! Let's go!
Come on.
Should I mute my mic?
No, no.
No, we want your reaction.
As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
Like the opening cutscene, probably, right?
I hope we find them soon.
Is that a new handler?
I think so.
Look!
Wow.
Whoa.
Oasis.
Incredible. I've never heard of a Karatnoth herd this big before. One of them's got big spikes on its back.
This map is going to be insane, isn't it? Oh, you are that is the face only a mother could love.
Right.
Oh, cool.
The sandstorm.
Oh my god.
That is awesome.
So you could basically like trap them.
Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
I was pretty impressed by the music. That was in the straight
He's throwing
Just
on her head.
throwing bodies. Oh, I
Yay.
love you too.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Hey!
There's the chicken.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, what the?
It's way more interaction between the monsters.
I wanna see the bubble stick.
Look, wait. Was he using a ranged weapon
Yeah.
and a sword?
Yeah, on the back.
That is kind of massive, not going to lie. What the hell?
I've
So you now can have
selected
two
you
weapons.
as a lead
Oh,
hunter for this expedition.
God.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, there we
Well,
go.
there's the SOS
SOS
flare.
flare.
Yo. So, I'm sorry, what?
Cool.
It feels like just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, but also
Still 2025 though. Yeah, it's far away.
the fact that you can change weapons, like
Oh,
if you haven't
save
played
data.
Monster Hunter,
Oh,
that's cool.
shit.
But if you
Astro?
haven't played Monster Hunter, oh man, yeah, I'll shut up.
There it is.
There you
Astrobot.
go. There you go.
Astrobot. Oh no.
Wait, they killed Astrobot?
No. Baby. What happened, BB? Oh my god.
New controller confirmed.
What playing with the Edge controller feels like.
Look how cute it is, though. I was gonna say it's the holding mission.
Oh hell yeah!
Hey! Wait, was that? For a split second, I thought it was right. It was the World of Ragnarok.
What did you say your name was?
Oh.
Forgetting the classics again.
He has his own theme song.
They already had that in the in the playroom. Let's give me Mario vibe.
That ghost asking what did it say about the save data. If you have a save data for World and Iceborne, you get like a...
You get Palico costumes.
Yeah, Palico costumes.
That's actually pretty nice. Hey!
What?
There he is.
Oh,
Oh,
the
Journey.
drunk is in
Oh, we got
here.
our Uncharted.
Yeah!
Hey.
Oh my god,
JorRaptor.
that's a throwback. What in the hell?
We have saved the PlayStation 5, ladies and gentlemen.
Would be cool if they
Finally.
announced the PS5 Pro this way.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Great minds.
This looks crazy.
Why are the boss fights so good?
Yeah, why are
What the hell is this?
Oh shit! What the? That was a Monster Hunter. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Oh, sick.
Retreat from Halloween.
There's so much in this trailer.
What the hell?
Yeah, Kratos.
Yes!
Boy! Aw!
Can only lift if worthy.
Do that.
What the heck?
There are so many cameos in this game. Is this called Astro Ball?
Aloy, nice. September, that's very,
September
very
6th.
close.
Alright.
Of course, the week after Outlaws. Why
After
not?
Outlaws.
Yeah. We got time, right?
Be sure to visit
Right?
PlayStation blog for more on the games you just saw, as well as PlayStation.com for the latest on Days of Play.
One more thing,
This
come
global
on.
celebration runs through June 12th, with deals on PlayStation Store, great new content coming to PlayStation Plus, and much more.
Next.
That was it, I guess.
Really? They're ending it with Astrobolt? Are you serious? Okay.
I mean, it makes sense. It looks very
That's
good.
an odd choice.
I
but
think that
alright.
could totally be Game of the Year material for some people. Like this, it kind of looks pretty wild. No pun intended.
It looks cute. It looks, yeah. It looks
For
like
people
a
who
cute
are into
platformer
those
that I wanna
types
play,
of
but-
games. Yeah.
It's very creative in what it's doing. And that I always appreciate. Like, even if it's not for me, they're trying something that's unique. Like, where the hell do you get to see, like, aspects of the console and, like, so much of the console's history being used? Apart from, like, maybe Smash, but that's, like, of course, a whole different concept.
Yeah.
This looks really cool. I'm kind of impressed by how insane the boss battles were looking. I was not expecting that at all from this game.
No. Even the doggo companion you have on the back.
I've started a poll for people that we can rate the thing. I can only have 4 options, so it's like a 1, 3, 4.
1,
4
2,
is of
3,
course the
4.
highest.
Yeah.
I guess I would go. I mean, it was an alright show. I mean, Monster Hunter Wilds was for me the
Yeah, that looks
definitely the
kinda crazy.
highlight.
Yeah.
It'd also be seeing Drake. Ah, Journey. Yeah, this is. I mean, no pun intended. Wild, but yeah.
And it feels like they still were very, very careful with what they showed. They only showed a few new monsters and just one area and just some new things, but already
Yeah, but they
quite a
showed
lot.
weapon switching. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I saw someone in the comments saying like that's setting the bar very low. You don't understand how big this is for Monster Hunter. Not because it's like, oh, we couldn't do weapon switching before, but like one single weapon in Monster Hunter is like an entire moveset. Like if you imagine the moveset.
But is it though?
like,
Because it seems like the weapon is a gun as well. Look,
yeah, but that's a sword.
It's
Oh,
like a
yeah, and then he
new-
pulls it out. So it might be a new weapon type.
yeah, I think it's like a
or-
new weapon type that is like a sword and a gun in one.
That is still really cool though, because I was having trouble like placing the moveset because it looks like a greatsword, but it's definitely faster than a greatsword. I
Yeah, it
think
seems
you're
like it's
right.
a new
like
weapon.
A
It's a new
moldable
weapon.
weapon.
Yeah.
That is so awesome.
I mean, they might still do the weapon switching, of course, but
Like even
that's what
still,
they-
like
yeah.
being able to switch between fully ranged and full melee
But
is
because
like, pretty big.
That's what I never liked about the range playstyle, because I like to slash the monster, so range just didn't give me the same satisfaction. So if you
No.
can switch-
Like once you use like a hammer or a greatsword to start
Yeah, it's
spanking,
like-
you never want to go back.
No. And I've never really played in like groups of 4 where maybe it's like fun to be the ranger. So this was like the safe thing that they.
Yeah.
They did post a blog post. Of,
So this is basically like
Monster
the
Hunter.
the standard outfits from World and Iceborne that you can use. In
Yeah. So yeah, we
the
have the votes are in, and most people give this a 1. For 43%, 32% give it a 2, and then 15%, 3, 4. For 10% gives the 4. I mean, it's not like a 4, of course, but for a state of play, I think they spend maybe too much time on Concord. But again, it just shows you how important these games for them are. Like they want that to be a thing.
Concord needed the time in the spotlight. I think it's because the rest of the show was relatively short. Like if they made this a 45-minute ordeal and maybe showed some more games, then people would have minded it less.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something. I want to play this because I feel like,
I don't
especially
know,
with
man.
these types of games, not as like I want to play this and this is something for me, but more as in like I feel like judging these games by how they look is kind of hard because the most important thing is like how it plays and if
For
it feels
me,
satisfying.
It did not give me that. Okay, but why is this different? Why would I play this over an Overwatch that is like so far ahead of all these games already? Like, I don't know. That's the feeling that I get. If I want to play this, there are like a lot of options, and this did not convince me. Like the only thing they
No,
showed
that
was-
is true. It's a very pretty crowded genre.
Yeah, and the thing they showed in terms of new things was like equipment that you can put. So that's like a new strategic thing, but that's not like they are trying new characters, and that's just super hard with these hero shooters. We had so many of these characters already. Like it's so hard to. I mean, this robot is amazing. Like that they did a great job with that. But that's the only character I really like remembered, and the annoying girl with like the sort of Gen Z.
The annoying girl.
I mean, yeah. So and the shooting didn't look that great. Like if you compare this with Marvel Rivals, I'm immediately saying, oh, that looks satisfying or something.
Mhm.
Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, but I'm not sure if this is it for them. Like that's what I think why Helldivers of course worked is that you can't get that experience elsewhere.
No, for sure.
And
I did-
this is like why
I did like the fact that they said like each week when you log in, they will give you a new like cutscene where they tell
Oh,
you
yeah.
about the characters and give you sort
Yeah.
of a more deep dive.
that's
I
more
do like
story
that
than Suicide Squad gets post launch.
I do like that idea.
Wow.
Oof, that was a.
Already dropping the tactical nukes, I see.
I was a little worried about the free agents in the character menu. I was like, what does that mean? Here you see like free agents on the in the
So you have
what
to-
does that mean?
So these are like free of the week maybe, and then the other ones you have to unlock.
Yeah,
that's
I'm not
maybe
really
what
sure.
I
I do like the character art. I do like compare. Of course, you know you have a cinematic trailer and then you go to the gameplay. It's always like a different vibe. But it's not looking bad. I just wanna I wanna know more about these characters. I do. But the gameplay didn't really convince me yet.
Yeah.
I do agree with Dennis. I would love to try it out. So yeah, to see if it's something for me.
Father Rimro is saying Helldivers worked because they released on PC. They will launch this on PC day one as well. So all the live
Yes.
service games will be PC day one. But yeah, then you're still launching in a crowded space. Like
Yeah.
you
And
have
the whole-
Valorant. I mean, of course, that's kind of different, but still, you have like Paladins, you have Overwatch, like
Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, Marvel Rivals now.
Oh.
Valve is trying another game, Deadlock, that has been like leaking left and right. You're entering a very crowded market, and I'm not sure.
reading the blog. I'm reading the blog post right now. It says at launch, Concord will have a roster of 16 distinct free gunners to learn and master, and the North Star crew will grow over time through regular free post-launch updates that introduce new playable free gunners, maps, modes, cinematic vignettes, and more.
Yeah.
So it will be free characters.
I mean,
that's
Yeah. Again, the
not bad.
cinematics thing, I think that's a cool touch, because I think that's just like, I hope other hero shooters take that as well. Like if Marvel Rivals had something like that as well, that would of course be cool to see all these characters interact. And for a game where you're like seeing these characters, I mean, the cutscenes look great. I would be more like old school Sony would make this a single player game, and then I would be more interested, because I did think the sort of setting they set up in the bar, and then like this sort of scene, and sort of the more open city map, like that looked kind of cool. But then of course the game ends up being this very the similar maps that you've seen in all the other games. It's like, I don't know, man. But it's not for us. That's clear. But they're trying something. I mean, it's a good attempt. I think we will see how it goes.
Yeah. It's a game to watch out for more for sure. I do like one-off. I do like the vibe that the robot is giving me.
Yeah, and we knew this was coming, so I kind of expected them to like go a bit more in depth on it, because again, the whole live service thing is going to be pretty important for them, and they kind of have to start pushing the games out now. And Concord was, of course, one of the first on the list. So
yeah, it's just that I wish that, because last year around this time we had the PlayStation Showcase where they
showed
game.
like Fair Games Marathon and Concord, was it right?
Concord, and like I think someone said that like the last time they announced like a big AAA single player game was Wolverine in 2021. Like that's the final big one we got. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. I mean, Death Stranding. Not sure if you count that. Like that's of course not a first party. So yeah, it's kind of like, but still, they said today during their business meeting that they will like. It's not that all their studios that we know are making the single player games are now making live service games. No, they are going to new studios like a Firesprite to make Concord, and let Santa Monica focus on the new God of War or whatever they're doing. Insomniac is going to do Wolverine, Spider-Man 3, all that sort of stuff, etc., etc. So it's just that those games take way longer. The live service games have been, been in development for a really long time, and they're ready to show now. But I wish that they, like, if Ghost 2 was at the end of this, we would be talking differently, because then it would feel like, okay, sure, you got that live service stuff going on, but we got something as well, right?
Yeah.
And I feel that's kind of, I mean, Astrobot is that kind of in a way, but that's also, more for...
It's not going to win everyone over.
No, even though it looks really good for what it's trying to do.
It looks cute, and I would play it. But just because I like platformer games like that. So that's my opinion.
September 6th, that's crazy. And it's kind of wild that we did not see anything Horizon related, because we now know about the Lego game, we know about Zero Dawn.
Yeah,
we know about whole online. Like, I think it's smart to at one point announce those games, because otherwise you would think that you would have a show at one point where there are like 3 Horizon announcements. Like that would be maybe a bit too much. But
get an exclusive like Horizon themed PlayStation showcase.
Yeah.
I mean, they've done it before. They've done a showcase before.
Where Herman Hulst shows up. It's like, now that I'm the boss here, let me show you how things are gonna go down.
I got a presentation for you. Horizon. I see some people say live service is trash. Like, I mean, it's of course it's not a genre for you, but you have to remember, and that's what's happening with Sony as well. Like, these single player games, they continue to rise in budget. They're like 300 million for Spider-Man 2 or whatever. That's insane. And the profit on these games is pretty big, but they have to sell a lot, and they just take a lot of time. So for Sony, and even if you don't like single player games, you should still be like, I wish Sony has a freaking game like Concord that maybe brings in a couple of million players every month, because they will buy microtransactions, and Sony is of course going to use that to fund Concord, but also put that into Santa Monica to make the next big God of War. Because like the plan for Sony in general is get people in the door with these big single player games, and then of course try to sell them on microtransactions with other games, so they get 30%. Like every third-party game they of course sell, they get 30%. So the single-player games will always be important. They will always happen, but they cost a lot. And a good Sony that is getting a lot of money from live service games is good for everyone. And that's also with the PC release, of course. Let those PC people play those games as well. What does it matter? Sony gets free money from that. They already made a profit on those games. All the money they make on PC is profit, so they're putting that back into the games that we love. So it would be kind of stupid for them to not do anything with live service. But I overall just wish that they would kind of balance it out more. And right now, the balance, even though there are probably just as much single-player games in development as live service, it feels right now as if the focus is on live service, and they're kind of forgetting the single player stuff. But
yeah.
But at least God of War is going to PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm happy for people. And it was already in August. No, we did not get a date. Did we get a date?
We got a date. Was it September?
Oh yeah,
September 19th. Did I get that right?
16 or 19.
The shot before the
Yes,
September 19th.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
And Where Winds Meet, we saw that as well. Like, that's another. I mean, they did not show what. I think they should have gone for like open world exploration. They really focused on the bosses and stuff, which kind of cool.
Yeah.
But that looks pretty cool too. And that's.
Yeah.
I mean, I streamed the game. You can watch a stream. It was like an early version. You can watch a stream on the channel. Like, this looked awesome. And of course, that other game. What was it called again? No, I think we saw that before this. Blade something, right? Also.
Yeah, the
Blades of
Blade.
Antara, Ballad of
Ballad
Antara.
of Antara.
Yeah, but from the same, I think the same creator as the game before. So I was kind of like, okay.
No, I
We
think,
go
it just,
from
I think they just dropped the logo twice, didn't they?
Yeah,
They
Or
dropped
was
the
I
the
think
one
it's
with-
a different
was the one
developer.
before? Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
It looked really, like, graphical wise, it looked really nice. But I
Yeah,
was
this
also like,
was a nice
okay.
surprise. This was a nice surprise. When is
it
Summer
gave
Game
me-
Fest? Next week on June 7th. We have countdowns
Mm-hmm.
on the channel. So go to the channel, to the live tab, and then you will see all the, all our live reactions and countdowns to it. Sorry, Joyce.
I'm just really curious. Like, all these characters have different kind of vibe, and then there's a kid on the back of. Look, there's a kid on the back of the character. I'm like, okay, is this a main character? And then the other characters, what are they doing?
Yeah,
Like,
maybe
I was
you're
like,
switching characters between single player levels or something. Maybe there's a blog
Yeah,
post with
maybe.
information. But we're gonna leave it at that. Thanks everyone for joining. Again, a lot of votes here. Most people gave it a 1. Some gave it a 2. I would be more leaning towards a 2 as well. Or 3 in a way. Like, Monster Hunter was kind of nice, but I don't know. It was like a fine state of play.
Monster Hunter 4, rest of the show.
Yeah.
2 to 3.
I totally think it will get better from here. So, of course, stay tuned for that. Subscribe to be up to date if you haven't already. And we will speak to you very soon. Thanks for joining us.